Content is very important when you speak about branding and marketing your product or services. Now, most people have got no idea or have little idea what they need to write in their catalog, in their website, or what is important for content marketing. So for effective content marketing, there is a guideline, and if a guideline is followed, this will give you a very good organic lead. So if you are looking for organic lead, then watch this video full and learn how to do effective content marketing. So today I want to discuss about content strategy. How much content is important and why content plays very important role in marketing. So to say that people call it as content marketing. Have you ever heard this content marketing? So why it is so important, and as a marketing agency, what is the content people or maybe the design people, the social media management people team, what you have to consider when you are writing a content, because now what I see is most people, they write what they are doing. What they do, they write their services, they write this is what we offer. This is what I have seen mostly. Do you agree? Right? This is what you all see. But this is not the right strategy. The right strategy for content, today we are going to learn what is the right strategy when we are writing something. So let us start with a case study. Okay. In olden days, when there was no mobile phone, or when there was no television, when there was nothing, no phone or nothing. So how people used to exchange their idea was via telegram, via letter, right? So telegram was very short word, one word in that time, because you were priced based on the word. So it was very short. Any incident happened, accident happened, come. Like that, but when we went to letter, that is when people started writing emotion. When people, they had the opportunity to, write a letter, so they started writing their emotion. For example, if a guy is dating a girl, he will write expressing his willingness to live together, his way of they living together, or maybe some poems or something like that. But if a same guy is writing to his mother, will he write the same thing? What he will do? So he will write a different kind of a letter. Now the same guy, if he is applying for a job, what will he do? He will write about his skill, about his qualification, about his vision, what he wants to do in life, about his quality, what kind of quality he has in him, right? Now, if the same guy has to write, means the same application, if he has to write for the 10 different companies, okay, now one company is a manufacturing company, one company is a software company, one company is a telesales company, will that one letter work for all these three companies? No, right? So first, in content strategy, you should know why you are writing. Why? Now that guy was writing, one, to his girlfriend, expressing his love. Second, to his mother, expressing, or maybe he wants to know about his mother. It's in third case, he was writing to the people looking for a job. So why was defined, right? So when you are writing a content, you should also know why you are writing this. So after why, it is whom. Whom you are writing. So your why is defined. Then second, what you have to define? Whom you have to define, right? So here it is very important. You cannot send your girlfriend letter to the job application. You cannot send your mother's letter to your girlfriend. You cannot send your job application to your girlfriend. Now this is what is happening ulta pulta in content marketing. We write and then what we do is चलो लिख दिया ना, चल इधर भेज देते, ये मैं लिंक्डइन में पोस्ट कर देती हूँ. You are not going to get result. When you start sending your content to just random people, you are not going to get any result. So first why, then second is whom. This two has to be defined, right? Are we very clear here? Now your why is known, your whom is known. Okay, so in the why itself you will come to know this is a branding content or it is a marketing content. Now you should know the difference between a branding content and a marketing content, right? So under branding content, you are here to talk about yourself. In branding content, you are going to talk about you, who you are in branding content. In branding content, you are going to talk about what you do in branding content. So when you have to brand a particular company, so who you are, okay? So since how many years you are into the business, what kind of problem you are solving for the people, right? Who is your client, right? This all will go in branding content. What you do, what all services you offer, what is your product, what is the life of your product, what is the technical features of the product, what is the salient features of your product, what is the specifications of your product. This all will go in what you do, because in what you do, you have to be very specific, your services, not what you want to do after 5 years, what you are doing presently. For example, if you have a client and they are manufacturing 10 machines, so those 10 machines should be there in what you do. If you have a client who has got 5 services, so those 5 services must be there in what you do. Then your third step, your client, your case studies. You have to speak about who is your client, what is the case study, how you have helped them, and what benefit you have given to them, what problems you have solved. Now, typically, a branding content will go in where? Where? Kedar? Branding content will go in website, in catalog, right? In LinkedIn. So when you are making a video, and if it is a branding video, so what should be? Prajut? If it is a branding video, then what you will put in the video? Who you are, what you do. That should be the first, right? In branding. So branding talks must talk about your entire product range. So if your customer has got 100 product range, so your branding must categorize all those 100 products, 10 in one category, 10 in another category, 5 in another category, 6 in another category. That is the way it has to be. Like you have a customer who has got more than 50 products, right? So you need to categorize it, because the more and more you give clarity of who you are, the chances of content marketing means getting a lead from that is more. You need to categorize. Like if you have 50 machine, you need to categorize. This 10 belongs to this group. This 5 belongs to this group. So your branding has to be clear. Like for example, in bot agency, we have about 6 to 8 services, right? You need to categorize. In marketing, these all we do. In branding, this all we do. In sales, this all we do. You need to categorize what you're doing, because we always say that we are into branding, marketing and sales, right? So what you do, you need to be very clear. So when you are making a video, a branding video, first thing first, who you are, and in who you are, how many years of experience you have, what is your specialty, all this thing will come, right? But what people do is, in who you are, they try to put lot of things. Like for example, if somebody is a general physician, a normal doctor, right? What is the fee of a normal doctor? Anywhere in India starts from 200 to 500 rupee. Let's be very, 500 is too unreal, 200, 100 to 200, right? So, but if it is a heart cardiologist, then what is the fees? 1000 will be the starting. But if a cardiologist say that I am a doctor, then what will be his fees? Even if he studied, if he has got as a certificate of cardiologist or a surgeon, but he is not telling to people that he is a cardiologist, people are going to pay him how much? 100 rupee. So when we speak about content marketing or content strategy, it is very important to tell who you are. Because if you are a specialist already, but you are trying to become a generalist by putting everything, I can do this, I can do that, I am doing this, I am doing that, don't do that. Of course, he has become a cardiologist, he must have done his MBBS, then he must have done something, then he must have gained experience, then he must have become a proper full-fledged cardiologist. But he cannot say, oh, I begin from MBBS, so I will write MBBS only. Then he will get only 100 rupee. Right? So, in who you are, you must write what is your specialty, how many years you are there in and doing this. Your who you are must be very clear. Now, in many people, in who you are, they actually don't write their mission statement. So, if it is a branding video, if you all are making a branding video, there has to be a mission statement. And I am not going to repeat this. In branding video, what has to be there? Mission statement means there have to be a mission statement. Because who you are, what you are aspiring to do, or what you have been doing, you need to write in your mission statement. Then when it comes a video or a catalog, a mission statement is over. Then there is something called as your values. Every organization has a value. Every organization has a process. Every person has a way of working, a style. And even a doctor will have a way of working. A lawyer will have a way of working. A company will have a way. You will have a way of working. Right? So even if you are a freelancer, a solopreneur or an entrepreneur, you may think I do not have any work process. No, there is a work process which you are not giving a thought to it. So after a mission statement, there has to be your values, the way your work process or your values. Either you write your values or you write your work process. Like this is how I am doing it. Right? Then you say, my products, my services, my case study. Okay? Can a video end without a call of action? Can a blog end without a call of action? So, in a branding, it has to be a generic call of action. Contact us. When you are doing a branding, right, or a blog or for a website, contact us for more details. Contact us on this email ID. Write to us for product specifications. Right? So in a branding video, because it is your whole umbrella, your full range. It must speak about you, your product, your values, your work process, then your client and your case studies, and then it has to be a specific call of action, that where you are reachable, right? So that must be very specific. Now let's talk about marketing. Now here is the confusion, because we mix with branding and marketing, right? What we do? So if we have to write about one particular machine or one particular services, right? So you have to begin about that machine salient feature or product specification. That is your number one. Then number two, what is the capacity of the machine? Okay. So if you are talking about, for example, one mixer. So what is the mixer capacity? What is the technical details of the mixer? Then third, where all the mixer can be used, that is called as application, right? Then fourth, which industry it is applied. If it is a food grade mixture, it can be kitchen, or those industries can come, hotel industry. But if it is an industrial grinding, then it has to be specified that manufacturing or grinding of so many unit, grinding of spices or grinding of stones, grinding of metal, it has to be specified. So when you are doing a marketing video, it needs to be one thing, one thing, one thing. If you are talking about, say for example, in bot agency, SEO is one of our services. Then SEO, salient features of SEO, right? What problems it can solve, which industry SEO is required, right? Then marketing is very important, that you give a proper call of action. Offer last till, you need to give your offer. So right now we are running a offer of so and so. Now you need to grab the offer. Before when? You need to mention that also. So what we are doing now is, we are thinking that you are giving value content, means people think that they are giving value content, but they are not giving call of action in a proper way. So if it is a marketing content, okay, then it has to be your offer, and offer lasts till when. When I say about your offer, it's not about the price, but about your services. You can speak about the discount, 20% discount now. You do not have to mention, because there are many services where price won't be available. You can start that our price starts from this, starts from some amount. You can write that, right? You must have seen in building 2 BHK starts from. But when you go to buy a home, it is not starting from 82 lakh. It goes up to 2 crore. But in hoarding, it is always the base price, right? And then there has to be a call of action. Offer lasts till now. Please rush. You need to create urgency in marketing. In branding, you don't have to create urgency. But in marketing, you have to create urgency. So now let's talk about what is missing. Now I have given few highlights till now, right? Now let's be very clear what is missing, because you all should know. Afrin, what is missing?
The content, actually there should be an order for the content. So you have to make an outline first of what you're going to do, and you have to follow that. So number one thing is you have to make an outline structure.
So are we first categorizing between a branding and marketing?
No, that's not it.
So we need to categorize first. Is this a branding content or a marketing content? Right? Because you will be able to outline it only when you categorize it. So even if it is a small post, you may think it is a post, but it is a content. You need to categorize it. Is it a marketing content, marketing post, or it's a branding post? What is it? Even a small graphic post, it cannot be irrelevant. It needs to bring value, right? So what you are trying to show, what you want your people to read, what they should understand, there has to be a absolute clarity, right? So number one, now let's talk about how to do, because we begin from why, whom, branding, marketing. Now guidelines is given to you, right? Guidelines you all have now. Now there has to be a how. First thing first, whenever you onboard a client, you guys need to understand what is this client want you all to do. I mean, do they want you to market their product? Do they want you to brand? Or do they, you need to be very clear and you need to ask the customer. In the end, customer is going to tell, lead nahi aa raha hai madam. Right? Lead kaise aayega? When you are not even speaking the right thing, how the lead will come? Tell me. Now let us talk about few gimmicks of what is happening around. Now अभी एक बंदे को साबुन लेना है, उसके स्किन पे रैश है, ओके, सो वो गूगल में जाके डालेगा बेस्ट सोप मैन्युफैक्चरर इन इंडिया, वो डालेगा, क्या डालेगा? हाँ, soap which is which you know it's good or effective for skin rashes, वही डालेगा ना. पर तुम लोग को एसईओ टूल्स क्या बताते हैं? जेनरिक दिखाते हैं. लेकिन तुम्हारा मैन्युफैक्चरर कर रहा है रैश फ्रेंडली, स्किन फ्रेंडली सोप कर रहा है, बट तुम लोग उधर एसईओ में डाल रहे हैं बेस्ट सोप मैन्युफैक्चरर इन इंडिया. फिर देन यू ऑल से, अरे इसमें तो कोई आ ही नहीं रहा है, टारगेट ऑडियंस आ ही नहीं रहा है. सो दिस इज व्हाट द प्रॉब्लम इज. How? So now when we speak about how, as I told you, a whom should be defined, right? So यहाँ पे हम कस्टमर के बिहेवियर को डिफाइन करेंगे in how. So if your product is for a specific customer, you need to know ये मेरा प्रोडक्ट सिर्फ यही लोगों के लिए है, ठीक है, ये मेरा प्रोडक्ट यही लोग यूज कर सकते हैं, तो वही कीवर्ड्स होना चाहिए, वही ब्लॉग टॉपिक्स होनी चाहिए. डू यू गेट इट? Like for example, if it's a soap manufacturer and it is helping for dry skin, so your blog topic should be based on your customer behavior. You get it? Not we are the best manufacturer in India, best manufacturer in world. वो सब नहीं होने वाला है कुछ भी. अगर आपको टूल्स वो सब बता रही है, that's very generic, उससे लीड नहीं मिलेगी. Try to understand a problem from the customer behavior. Now you all may say, ये हमको कैसे समझ में आएगा? How do we understand customer problem? Right? समझ में आता है because your tools tell you the correct thing also, कि number of searches क्या हो रही है. Your tools give you the correct search indicator also. They are not searching manufacturer in India. They are not searching manufacturer. They are searching for machining shop. They are searching for fabrication services. They are searching for steel cutting services. Am I right? They are not searching anything what you all are thinking. Right? Correct? तो हमारा जो कस्टमर सर्च कर रहे हैं ना, हमको वो मार्केटिंग में डालना है, हमको वो ब्लॉग में वो कीवर्ड्स डालनी है. अगर आप लोग मार्केटिंग वीडियो बना रहे हैं, ब्रांडिंग वीडियो का गाइडलाइंस मैंने दिया अभी, मार्केटिंग वीडियो बना रहे हैं, whose problem it is solving, how you have solved this problem, वो सब इसमें आना चाहिए, राइट? सो अगर ये सोप है, सो दिस सोप इज स्किन फ्रेंडली, कैन बी यूज्ड फॉर पीपल हु इज हैविंग एक्सट्रीम ड्राई स्किन, कैन बी यूज्ड ड्यूरिंग दिस सीजन ऑफ द ईयर, जब ड्राई स्किन होती है, वो स्पेसिफाई करनी है हमको. डू यू गेट इट? केदार, ख्याली दुनिया में नहीं घूम रहे ना? समझ में आया? आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू गिव दिस गाइडेंस अगेन. टेक इट नाउ. ये मैं चेक भी नहीं करने वाली है. सो टुडे आई हैव गिवन एंड आई विल अंडरस्टैंड. तुम लोग को भी पता है, आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू गिव एनी फर्दर अप्रूवल नाउ. मैं सब गाइडलाइंस तुम लोग को देख चुकी हूँ, ठीक है? सो हाउ में कस्टमर के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से सोचना है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अगर हमारी डिजिटल मार्केटिंग एजेंसी है, बेस्ट डिजिटल मार्केटिंग इन इंडिया, वैसा सोच के कोई नहीं आने वाला है. इफ यू सी क्रिएटिव डिजिटल मार्केटिंग एजेंसी इन मुंबई, ऐसे बहुत ज्यादा सर्च हुआ है. देखा तुमने? नहीं देखा? ओके, देख लो. सो क्या ज्यादा सर्च होती है, उसके ऊपर ध्यान दो. उसके बेसिस में कस्टमर्स के बिहेवियर को समझो. ओके, कस्टमर्स ये ज्यादा सर्च कर रहे हैं, so now our block means you have to do a reverse calculation. means ये सर्च हो रही है तो उसमें ये ब्लॉक टॉपिक होना चाहिए, ये कंटेंट होना चाहिए, ये ग्राफिक डिजाइन बननी चाहिए, ये वीडियो बननी चाहिए. ना कि हमको आज ये मजा आ गया, चलो आज ये लिख देते. लीड नहीं आने वाली है. फिर बोलते रहोगे, 10 साल बैठ के सिर्फ लिखते रहोगे, लीड नहीं आने वाली है, राइट? So in how, one is customer behavior, second your product unique feature. सोप तो सभी लोग बेच रहे हैं, लेकिन एक बंदा है जो ड्राई स्किन के लिए बेच रहा है, वो यूनिक है ना, उसको उधर हाईलाइट करो, जो कोई नहीं कर रहा है. दैट इज द यूनिकनेस. So in how, highlight the uniqueness when you are doing the marketing. So when you are writing a how, how your product is unique, how you stand out from others, that uniqueness you have to put in here in how. So when you are doing a marketing content, you need to write a customer behavior, then your uniqueness should come out. Because again, as I say, if you project yourself as a generalist, then people will pay you 100 rupee only. But if you project yourself as a specialist, only then people will be willing to pay you more for who you are. So you have gained a lot of experience, you have gained a lot of acknowledgement, you have to show to the people. That is your uniqueness. Now many people, they doubt their own capability, they say मेरे जैसा ऐसा 100 कॉम्पिटिटर है, ये सेम मशीन है ना 100 लोग और बनाते, मेरे जैसे डिजिटल मार्केटर और 100 लोग बड़े बड़े. खुद ही ऐसे सोचोगे तो कहां से यूनिकनेस निकाल पाओगे, राइट? तो हम लोग क्या करते हैं, कंपटीशन को देख के डर जाते हैं, अरे यार 100 लोग और कर रहे हैं तो हम कैसे करेंगे. नो, don't get fear from competition. There is definitely some uniqueness which you have created, that I am 100% sure. How? I will tell you. If there are 100 people in the same product line, your customers will be different, your employees will be different, your work process will be different, something will be different because you are different. You do not belong like the same 100 people. So something will be different. You will be cost efficient in somewhere. You will be, your project timeline will be different. You may be somewhere giving a very good cost effective by giving the result very quickly. That could be your uniqueness. your other people, they are also giving the same service, they are taking little more time, but even giving result little early, that is your uniqueness. Oh, you take more time, but when people come to you, you give them a proper brand guidelines. They give good early result, but you give a long lasting result. That is your uniqueness. Early result versus long lasting result, it's different, right? So there will be some uniqueness which you have to speak to your customer. What is your uniqueness? You ask to them, you make them think. Don't scare them with competition. हाँ, हमने competitor analysis निकाला है, आप जैसे ही है सब लोग, आपका कुछ स्पेशल नहीं है, ऐसे मत बोलो. इवन अ राइस जो फार्मर करता है ना, जो राइस है, आई एम जस्ट गिविंग यू वेरी प्रैक्टिकल एग्जाम्पल. जो राइस की बीज होती है ना, 10 लोगों को सेम बीज दिया, ठीक है, फिर भी सबका क्वालिटी सेम नहीं होता है. जिस तरीके से वो फर्टिलाइजर डालता है, जिस तरीके से वो खाद डालता है, जिस तरीके से वो अपना वो क्लीन रखता है, पानी डालता है, जो तरीके से वो करता है ना, उसकी जो मोती जैसा जो बोलते हैं राइस, वैसे निकलती है. तुमने जितना ख्याल से बनाया वैसे तुम्हारी क्वालिटी आती है. सो डोंट बी अंडर द इल्यूजन सेम थिंग्स विल प्रोड्यूस सेम रिजल्ट. ऐसे मत, unless and until it's a full-fledged, say, even if it is the same machine, same thing producing, work process will be different. So timeline में फर्क रहेगा, कुछ ना कुछ तो फर्क होता ही है, क्योंकि मैंने अभी तक कार्बन कॉपी ऐसे देखा नहीं है जो एकदम सेम. अरे वो भी ऐसे करता है, मैं भी ऐसे करता होगा, बट वो 5 दिन में देता रहेगा, आप 7 दिन में देते रहेंगे. वो 2 दिन में देता रहेगा, आप 1 दिन में देते रहेंगे डिलीवरी. कुछ तो होगा फर्क. आपको एक मार्केटर को वो यूनिकनेस फाइंड करनी पड़ती है, क्योंकि वही आपका मार्केटिंग का की रोल है. यूनिकनेस पकड़ के कस्टमर बिहेवियर के जैसा लिखोगे तो लीड ही लीड है. ऑर्गेनिक में ऑर्गेनिक ये सब नहीं करोगे. I am very proud to say that as a digital marketing agency, मेरे को लीड परफॉर्मेंस मार्केटिंग से नहीं, ऑर्गेनिक आती है लीड, बिकॉज आई बिलीव इन कंटेंट मार्केटिंग. सो अभी इतना ये सब कंटेंट गाइडलाइंस मैं तुम लोग को दे रही थी, आज मैंने सब तुम लोग को दे दिया है, मैं क्या क्या चेक करती हूँ. अभी आई थिंक यू ऑल कैन डू अ fair job at least. So here we summarize on content marketing. Now next, come up with a difficult topic, what I have to give the guidelines, and likewise we will simplify all of our work process, because people are waiting for my approval, and sometimes I don't read, then in the night, you know, I sit and read all this thing. So I just want to save everybody's time. Don't wait for my approval, take the guidelines and do it yourself, own up your mistakes, right? Okay, chalo.